Hello everybody, Nuka here. Today we're here to do some, I guess, second anniversary summons. What I will be summoning? Well, there's lots of things to summon. I guess the two heated things people are thinking about right now is Chaos, Dark Odin, and Omen. Dark Odin, really good card. Like, I definitely want the Esper, but I don't think I really care for the Vision card so much. The Vision card is really good if you have a water team and a ice team, but those are two teams I'm kind of been, how should I say it? I mean, I used to use ice teams quite a bit back then, but I just haven't been using them lately. And this game is kind of one of the games you just kind of have to hunker down and just focus on just like one or two elements. Yeah, the more you keep expanding, the more heavy it goes on visual. Like the amount of visual I have right now, it's not high only because I really have hunkered down and try to avoid so many things lately. But anyways, Dark Odin is an Esper I do want to grab. So I will probably YOLO roll for him. When I talk about YOLO roll for him, that means just get only one try. And the big reason why is he is going to be in the standard pool. So even if I don't get him now, I can get him later. And I did hear that in the future, there will be a little paid option with a really high chance to get him. That happens like right like 2 weeks from now, so maybe I can get him there. I do have some paid visual that's just sitting around that I haven't touched for a while, so maybe I'll put it to some good use there. But let's see. Before we do that YOLO roll, let's go ahead and talk about all the other things I need to roll. So I guess obviously I should go ahead and roll this right off the bat. It's free. And it reminds me that I should probably turn on animation, not skip it. Just to add a little like tension right when rolling. Yeah, let's going down the list. It's funny because I was working on a fire team back then. Before what exactly? Before things got really intense of how many like things were coming out and how many things I was just summoning. Decided to kind of dial back, right? Before I was just expanding out. I was like, oh, maybe I should work on a fire team, but now I've been really hesitant to branch out outside of win and like teams right now. Yeah, so those are the two elements I've been mainly focusing. But yeah, I do have a lot of fire magic characters, and this card is good for them, even if I don't have Terra right now. So the biggest reason why I'm probably gonna go ahead and pick this up, you know what? I'm just gonna hit the button. This is a 5-step, right? Let me double check. Yep, and you're already guaranteed. Okay. So the reason why I'm grabbing this is just mainly because it's limited. That's the biggest reason why. If it wasn't limited, I could have just like waited and like, I'll worry about that card later. I'm getting it slowly. But say if I'm in a situation where even though I might not be using fire right now, but if in the future, if there was a situation where I was using a fire team, I would be regretting not grabbing this, especially when it's limited, meaning I can't really get it anymore or it won't be easy. So rather than kind of regretting that, I'll just grab it now. It's just 10k. And I have plenty right now to spend. Have the fire characters, and they can still probably be really useful for, you know, PvE content, not just PvP, right? So, Kill Fate was nice earlier. Yeah, I had to put a lot of thought about what I wanted to roll when part 2 of the anniversary came out. At least I'm getting quite a bit of URs, and that means I'm getting quite a bit of crystals. No, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually not on the emulator right now. I'm actually just playing the game on my actual device and just kind of capturing it through my computer. A big reason is I feel like the emulator just has not been running the game too great lately. There's been a lot of issues, not just from me, what I noticed, but my friends been noticing as well. And it seems like even other content creators are having trouble. Yeah, I feel like the graphics might not be as smooth. That's enough to get by. It's better than kind of crashing mid-roll and I getting frustrated. Oh boy, if this was actually the card, should I just roll the fist up anyway? I mean, it is kind of guaranteed. This is actually one of the few cases where I actually really confident that this is going to be it. Even though this is kind of trollish to get it on the 4th step. Okay, totally just trolled me completely by not giving it to me. It's okay. Should be able to get it here. Yeah. Teasing me with the bronze one, huh? Yeah, I feel like in most cases I kind of knew what to roll for and just kind of roll for a right way and roll for a way, but this one I just had to like really analyze what's there and like put deep thought to it. And obviously these rolls are not obvious picks for me, even had to roll for in the first place. Okay, got Omen. So I had to kind of hit the guaranteed. Either way, I got it. If there was no guarantee, I probably wouldn't have rolled for it at all. But got that out of the way. So what else am I gonna roll for? Oh, I should have actually done this first. Watch me get it from the single ticket. I guess not. Not today. It's a vision card though. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. The metal and the stars though. Now I didn't mention, but since the last video I posted, it had a little copyright issue because of the Final Fantasy VI music. Kind of like hit the music and just added my own BGM for now. That way we don't have to worry about that. Okay, a lot of pit stuff. I am gonna skip. I think these options are really great if you don't have a lot of characters in the game, and there are still characters you want to get in the standard pool, right? Because you could retry it and have a really good chance to get them, especially like human characters like Black Rose Helena, for example. But because I have most of the characters and most of those characters tend to also have all the mind spheres I need for them. Probably not a good idea for me. I think what is kind of nice is you do get quite a bit of stars for rolling these guys, but I don't think it's worth the pay. Not the paid visual, but I will go ahead and use my free visual to get some of these stars. So I'll do these sums right here. Yeah, even if they're characters I already have, just the materials, right? The rainbow spheres and the stars, worth it still. I mean, there is the one character I am kind of looking for. That's King Mott. Oh, Jaden, that's nice. I'm almost done with them. Yeah, of all the characters, King Mott has been kind of avoiding me. I literally have all his shards to get him to 99 and almost, I think, enough mind spheres to get him to 120. Almost. Be 115 for sure. Let's see what's left. That was units, and now there are vision cards. Again, I do need those stars and rainbow spheres. Yeah, I really like the 5 guarantee 5 UR deals. Pretty great. Unless it's paid visual, then I would say no. Ideally, if I get something new, it'd be great. But most of the time, I tend to have almost all the visual in the game already, or vision cards. Oh, that's new. That's great. I think I kind of need it. Nope. A lot of those cards are all maxed out. To get all those stars though, which I really needed, I was running quite low on those stars because of all the recent summons. There's a combination of that and the fact that I just haven't been summoning too much either. So, is there anything else? Don't need the shards. Yeah, you don't get the stars from this. You don't get the rainbow mats or anything, so it's a really big gamble. I feel like this is something I would have done a long time ago when unit shards was when mines first came out. You need a lot of everything, sure, but I'm at a point where I don't really need it. So let's open those for sure. These are all the previous guys. Let's kind of curious if there's any like single ticket that I missed. I don't think so. Nope. Kind of sad that these didn't have bingo boards, so I would have to spend quite a bit of visual to max them out. I did do the paid banner to get at least one of the card, but yeah, I didn't really work on it. I mean, they're good if you have like a light team and you're aiming to fight like the opposite team, the dark team, but I don't do that too often. And there's plenty of other like cards I could use. I'm not too worried. If you can see, I have a lot of these saved up. It's kind of waiting until Chaos Odin gets added to the standard pool before I roll for him. Anyways, talking about that, I think this is the final roll I'm gonna do. So, what's nice is the first roll is a 1000 visual, so it's actually pretty cheap to do the first roll, but obviously it gets more like back to the normal rates after the first one, and you're kind of aren't guaranteed to get him after gathering. Actually, how many tokens do I have after all that I've done so far? Does it even apply to him? I don't know. I need to double check. I don't think it'll work. Yeah, I saw Final Fantasy 6 medals there, so I doubt. Yep, so it doesn't count to Odin at all. So you'll only get him by just rolling his banner and getting 2,000 medals, and that's about 40k visual, which is not the amount of visual I'm planning to spend for character or vision or Esper that's being added to the center pool, and possibly easy to get when a certain paid banner comes out. But I'll amuse you guys and do one. That'll be it. And since the vision card didn't transform though, this is a long shot. Nope. Figures. Can't be that lucky. But yeah, so for now it's gonna be a no until that other option comes out. But he's, like I said, he's a great Esper. Vision card only really applies if you run a ice and water team. I kind of really don't so much. So yeah, I'll wait until the other option pops up. Reason why, if you do have a water, need that vision card very badly right now, and if you have the visual to send him, I would probably recommend going and rolling for him, just because you can get the bingo bird, get all the shards you need to work on the card anyways. But don't need that card. Yeah, just wait, get him through the other option, or just hopefully get him randomly through the center pool. I mean, I rolled for Bahamut and I kind of regret it a little bit, because I think it was like a month later, when I was rolling for something completely different, I did get him. So I would have got him if I didn't roll for Bahamut banner. But I mean, I do know some people who did roll for Bahamut banner, but didn't have enough to pity for him, and still struggle to get Bahamut for the rest of the year, ever since, I guess it's been 1 year since then. So yeah, and he's been struggling without getting Bahamut. But I have also a friend who literally just started the game and got Bahamut right away during this anniversary. So RNG is, well, just RNG. So you just got to make the right calls of what to go for, right? Whether this certain things are pretty important for you, or maybe it's nice if you get it, but you don't really need it. Yeah, that's where I'm at with Odin. So if you guys are rolling for any of these, or for Odin, I wish you guys luck. Neko signing out. Bye.